know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to talk about that because I feel like you're super misunderstood because you're in the EDM stuff, but you have more of a hip hop attitude, like your approach to it, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like, especially the time that you came up, EDM guys weren't personalities, you know what I mean?
No.
They weren't expected to be. They were just nerds behind a computer, you know, and that's what it was. You know, they weren't talking, you know, they weren't like guys that you would sit in front of a microphone and have an interview with, per se. So what do you think it was like the biggest misconception about you coming up and even now that people don't really understand?
Oh, people just think I'm just way more arrogant than I am, but that's just what I was raised on.
Yeah.
You know? I was raised on watching rappers and jewelry and them being cocky as fuck and as cocky as possible. And the more cocky you are, the cooler you are.
Right.
That's true. That's what I was raised on.
Right.
You know, everyone's raised differently. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you are. So you put a person like me in a lunchroom full of people like them, they don't like me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't like them.
Right.
That's just what it is. I've always said this to everybody, like the EDM world is like high school lunch. Like you're not meant to sit at every lunch table.
Right.
The people who are able to sit at a bunch of lunch tables, those are the popular people.
Yeah.
They're also kissing ass.
Yeah.
I'm fine. If I'm fine my table, I'm gonna find my homies.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
And if I see, you know, I will make fun of you too. I'll throw milk at you, something if you sit down.
Right.
So, but it's like, it's not just like, I'm not just doing it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I mean, you're calling it like you see it pretty much, I think.
Yeah.
There's so much ass kissing, so much fakeness. It's just like, you will never ever see me like.
He's not wrong.
I mean, that's the industry, though. You know, that's the music industry itself.
In general.
Right.
Like, in the EDM world, like it's just everyone's like. Everyone's like has their own little ego, and everyone's just like sucking each other off.
Right.
It's just like, for what?
Right. Well, I think it's, and this isn't to take shots at anybody, but I also think it's because a lot of these dudes never left the house before they became these DJs,
100%.
you know? So they're in the real world now. They don't know how to act, and, you know, to them, this is all that they fucking know, you know?
100%. I always
That's
say
a good
that.
point. Yeah, I never really thought about that.
A lot of these guys are socially awkward.
Right.
They don't know how to talk to people.
Right.
So like
Most of them are
when a
socially
person, So when a person like, you know, a regular person who's loud or who's whatever, like, they're gonna feel weird about it. They're not gonna take it the right way. You know? Some people who are good at meeting people and talking to people can see different personalities and not take offense to it.
Right.
A lot of these guys do.
Yeah.
Because they're not around people or come up. I'm gonna come up. I'm lit. I'm chilling. I'm gonna dap you up. What's good, man? You good? Everything good? What's up? You wanna go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But some people are used to like, yo, how you doing? Yeah, all right, cool. Yo, let me tell you my accolades. You tell me your accolades. You tell me your accolades. I'm gonna tell you my accolades, and then you're gonna judge me on that.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
Yo, so I've been in the industry for a super long time. I've played shows, I've played festivals, I've been backstage, I've done the whole like 9, right? And Carnage is absolutely right. It's so funny because like even backstage at a festival, you know, where all the artists are, there's usually like a canteen area where people go and get food and like kind of chill out. Like there were tables and there were artists in their groups sitting at different tables, or like some artists were just sitting alone because they're so fucking weird or awkward and don't really know how to interact with people. And Homeboy's right, like a lot of these artists, we're just fucking nerds, dude, that just sit in a room and just nerd out and just make music. We don't really have any social skills. So then when you introduce something like Twitter, dude, EDM Twitter is a fucking shit show. It's weird, but at the same time, like, you gotta remember just to like run your lane. Like, you don't gotta ass kiss nobody. Find the people that you really vibe with and then just kick it with them. You don't gotta try and be a part of everybody's table. Do you stay true to your art, just make whatever you want, run your lane, and then the right people that need to fuck with you will eventually gravitate towards you because they see how authentic you are, or how you're just so focused on your craft, and that's the kind of people they want to be around, because that's how I am. Like, you don't gotta kiss ass and suck up to people just to get your music heard or to get someone's attention. Like, don't do any of that. People can see through that fake shit so quick, especially in our industry, the music industry in general. Everybody can see through it. So just try to be real, you know what I'm saying? Try and be authentic. Like, you don't gotta prove shit to nobody. Run your fucking lane, and when you're just running your lane and focused on that, people will admire that. Focus on your sound, how you want to be unique, and you know what? Create your own fucking lunch table. There might be other tables that are kind of in the same field, and then you just fucking combine tables, and then by the time you know it, you got a fat team all running the same lane. So that's what it's really about. And real quick, since we're on the topic of like the whole cool or popular like tip right now. You know what else is really cool? Being a fucking loner. Okay, hear me out. This is why I say it. When you are a loner, you're like either at home or wherever the fuck you're at where you create a lot. So think about it. I have homies that hit me up and they're like, yo, like come hiking or let's go out or let's do this, let's do that. And I gotta turn them down most of the time. Like I'd rather be home working on my fucking future or creating art so the world has something left of me whenever I die and I'm not here anymore. I see a lot of artists that are like trying to come up or they're trying to be aspiring or they're trying to like get their name out, but their priorities aren't really there, and you can tell by where they're at in their career. Some artists like just want to go out all the time, or they just want to play video games, or their priorities are just wherever the fuck, however the fuck you want to say it. My point is that you being a loner, it doesn't matter if you want to be cool or be popular in your community. What's going to have the most effect at the end of the day is that you being home, creating, working on your craft, learning, watching tutorials, making music, making video, whatever the fuck it is that you make or want to aspire in, that's what's going to give you a future. That's why I've had a future, and that's why I've been able to travel, go across the country into different countries, because I spent so many years in a fucking room making music or learning or watching tutorials and just putting in the work and the time. Don't worry about being cool or being popular in your industry. Fuck that shit. Be a fucking loner, because that's what's going to make you succeed. So I'm going to wrap it up with that. I want to keep this one short and brief. So thank you guys for tuning in on this video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll go ahead and see you guys on the next video. Peace.